is finally time to set up a new board. The board is fine itself. It's just that I'm getting like really bad razor tail. It's pretty squared off. I'm gonna be giving this away whenever I go to the skate park to, you know, whoever needs it, or just leave it there. But the exciting thing about this setup is we're finally going back to rubber grip tape. I did want to skate rubber grip tape again, but when I broke my board in California the last time I went, you have to get it from like the DKO website. So I basically had to get like standard grip tape last time I was there. But super excited to be skating this again. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the full review video up of like rubber grip tape. If it's up, you can check it out like in the description or just by looking on my channel. But I do have a first impressions video of when I first skated this. So make sure to look for that. But the board I got was last time I went to Raleigh, I got a real skateboard from the Endless Grind skate shop. It's been like so long since I've been there. That was actually where I got like most of my first skate parts ever. So really cool to go back there. But yeah, we have a real deluxe board. This is an 8.5. This is a Herman Steen board. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But yeah, let's set this up because honestly, the worst thing about rubber grip tape is the setup process. It's like so much harder than standard grip. Also, a cool little thing I haven't uploaded anywhere besides like my Instagram story and Snapchat. I recently got a crooked to fakie and then a crooked shove. Really excited to be getting crooks down, and maybe like I'll try to get some type of crook trick. I want to try crook big spin eventually. Who knows, maybe we'll get in this video. All right, but now for the most painful part. The hardest part about this is like with the rubber grip, it's not perforated. So there's a bunch of air bubbles that happen whenever you set it up. And you have to kind of like squeeze them out and then like poke them with the razor blade. Maybe if I go like this, instead of doing like my standard way, if I start from the edge and then slowly, it's already looking kind of, or feeling kind of weird. Oh wow. Well, yeah, that basically just went down automatically, so. Yeah, no, see, I already kind of. Oh man, that's off to a great start. It's fine though, you're able to basically pop them. It's not gonna be a whole nother fast forward process like my old video. That one right there is like so bad. I might be able to put that one back. Yeah, there we go. You just see how many air bubbles are on there? Like, it's ridiculous. But it saves your shoes, and it's really not too big of a change once you get used to it, to be honest. You hear that? Look, that's crazy. All right, fast forward. I think I got the biggest ones out. I am pretty uneven on it, but it should be still good for cutting it. But this one's pretty close to the edge over here. So we slice into that. So far, not too bad, honestly. I think before I was struggling a little more to cut it. One of the hardest parts though is like getting it to, basically you have to cut it like more inwards. You have to give it a second cut because it doesn't wear away like normal grip. So that is the first cut. Honestly, not too bad. I think that's pretty clean, especially for rubber grip. I'm gonna see if I can like cut it again just to get it closer in, because like I said, you'll get a lot of peeling if you don't, you know, push it in a little more. Then after that, I'm gonna try to get some of these air bubbles out. And the hardest part is because the rubber grip tape starts sticking to the wood, and each time I try to cut it, sometimes I end up like cutting the wood along with it. Yeah, see, it's happening again. Look at that. Like a whole bunch of these little scraps on the ground. You can see kind of here what I'm doing is like, I'm trying to inset it more. I'll say this, rubber grip requires patience, man. This is basically what I'm talking about. Like, I have all this all over the floor, so. All right, now let's just speed it up until I think it's finished. I think we're pretty close though. All right, now let's get rid of these air bubbles. Not the prettiest, but I don't think it's that bad. The thing is like, dude, with rubber grip, you gotta get away that perfectionism. It's not gonna work on this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like some air bubbles here, 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 here. I'm gonna see if I can like fast forward it just to show the process. So usually just squeeze it together, poke like a few holes around it. You should be able to pretty much get rid of it like that. So let me do that for the rest. This is very tedious. All right, and I think that's most of the air bubbles, at least for what I see. There's gonna be some I miss, but I think like as I step on it more, like when I'm actually skating on it, some will go away and I'll just, you know, get rid of some over time. But so far, pretty good. I don't know, like I kind of want to clean it up, but I feel like it's just gonna take more time. So I think I'm just gonna go straight to putting the trucks and wheels on this and then just being done with it. First, we need to take off the stuff from my old board. And I say this in every video, get the Silver Skate tool, bro. This tool is so awesome. Hopefully it's focusing on it. What's cool about it is, you know, it's got everything you need in one tool. So it's got a 5 on the top if you have the traditional grip tape. And then it's got a ratchet on it to make it, you know, easier to take off your hardware. Comes with a screwdriver in it, both Phillips and Allen, you can see here. And you can switch it up whether you want to, you know, tighten or loosen your trucks. So we want to loosen, so I'm gonna switch it to L. Never gets old. That's the front truck. I ain't got no shoes on, so hopefully it doesn't fall on my foot. Hopefully I don't jinx that either. All right, and free deck at, you know, whether I go to Apex or Raleigh Park, it'll be there. You wanna see this. Ooh, and we're done. And the board is finally set up. We're back on rubber grip tape now. So just to go over the board parts again, this is an 8.5 reel deluxe board. I believe it's Herman Steen. For the trucks, we have Crux trucks. These are K5 and they're just the standard blacks. On the trucks, we actually did get some new wheels kind of recently, not too recently, but these are the Bones STF 53mm V2 locks. And I believe this is a Judas Prius Pro model. Inside the wheels have bones, reds, bearings. I probably need to change those. They're getting a little crusty and dusty. Then obviously for the grip, we're skating rubber grip tape. This is from DKL. And then for the bolts, we have Revive Lifeline bolts, which is cool because it has a little red bolt so you get the indicator on what's your front truck, or you know, however you want to set it up. So that is the whole board setup. We're back on rubber grip now. I'll get a session in this video with this board, but the thing is, when you set up a rubber grip, I don't know where I heard this, but I heard it's best to like just let it settle like either overnight or for 24 hours. So I probably won't be skating this until either late at night tonight or like sometime later, but I just want to set it up so, you know, it doesn't peel too much. New board setup, let's get to skating. All right guys, so we're here, Apex Skate Park. Honestly, that first ollie didn't feel too different from when I last remembered. Feels just like how I remember it. Doesn't feel too different. It's just that it gets dusty. That's the only downside. I feel like once I do the kick, it's gonna feel a little different. Dang, it's gonna be a horrible board, guys. Usually that first flick is weird. Ah, there you go. All right, guys, I'm going back to sandpaper grip. Psych. Bruh. There you go. One more kickflip, because I just gotta warm up. What other flat ground tricks to warm up?
Barrel hill.
Yep.
Double flip.
Double flip?
Double flip.
I'll guess you would do a fakie flip. Guys, it's not the rubber grip, it's my skill. That's what I want to do. Fakie flip like that. I was still short. There you go. Oop. Oh, it's right there. Wish I could feeble like that. What the? Bruh. All right, another tray bomb. else should I do? Yo, what the heck, bro? Oh man, dude, what was that? Lost my balance. I like to balance my 5.0s. I don't like scraping them. I love how I said that and I just slid the whole tail. I like to balance my 5.0s. For anybody wondering, it still counts. I just like to balance them. It's just a preference thing. To me, it adds a little extra difficulty, makes it look cleaner. Also good for popping out of it with other tricks, even though I can't do that. Now I feel like ever since I said that, I have to balance it. Like those are all still valid, but ever since I made that, I like to balance it. Just cut it out. Don't include in the video. Bro, these are all good, but they're not balanced. But guess what? I don't care, because like I said, it's still solid. I just prefer to balance them. Whoa there, buddy. I'm gonna take it because that's not what I'm here to do. Oh, I'm so ready, dude. Oh. Could they hear that? I don't know. That was like a little baby tooth. I have no idea if that was a crook or not. Was it? I'm gonna look. Instant replay. Alright, chat, that was it. But I'm gonna like try another one. I'm not gonna try too long. If it takes me too long, I'm just gonna go to a crook shove. I just landed it, but it like cut off a couple seconds after landed, so I'm gonna try a few more, but I don't know. I really wanna try like the crook shove and crook big spin out. I'm done. I don't need to prove myself on the crook to fakie. I just need to try crook shove and crook big spin out. My body. Whoa! I just gotta commit my body. Yeah. Oh. 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 Bro, you gotta get that. Feels so good when I land it. I know. Heck, bro? Oh, no. go home. Done. I don't think it can get any better than that. Let's go. Yeah, so rubber grip tape, skating just fine. I've already skated rubber grip before. Really enjoyed it. If you want to see the full review of this, it'll be linked right here. Otherwise than that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all of you. See you in the next video.